Welcome back to Veterans Voices. We're standing between the American Legion's national headquarters to the east and the American Legion's Department of Indiana to the west. And behind me is the memorial of Corporal James B. Gresham from Evansville. He was the nation's first casualty of World War I. After World War I, our wars changed. We've seen how Jim Godbey was able to return home from war and create the American dream. But for some, once they are out of the military, that American dream seems out of reach. Here are two examples of lives damaged and lives repaired thanks to the work of the HVAF, Hoosier Veterans Assistance Foundation, an Indiana organization that has been a lifeline for veterans for 25 years.
We'll start back whenever you're ready.
I think I was about 13 was when I went and to have my first beer. Little did I know at the time that it was going to cause me to be a full-blown alcoholic. I went to the military and I signed up in 1970, early 1975 on delayed entry, and then I went in June of 1975. I felt like I would get some stability in my life. In the military, you could buy liquor at the age of 18. That was one of the biggest reasons.
I think that's when I got up to half a gallon of whiskey a day.
Now you got a harder piece about it. I joined the military actually when I was 17. I had turned 18 before I went in, but I had a son on the way, and so I was trying to figure out a way that at the time that I could continue my education, try to be a responsible father, take care of my responsibilities. I went into the Air Force because my thinking was at the time that it was the most technical of the four branches of the service, and what I wanted was to get a background in electronics. When I got out of the service, I went to ITT Tech and got my degree in electronic engineering. I was very successful in that I was motivated, and I enjoyed some success early on. Now, added with that, there was a sense of, I say we go beyond pride, say arrogance. You know what I mean? You're in your 20s, you're young, everything's in front of you, the whole world is yours. Started hanging out, partying, drinking, using, and that's when I fell into dependency of cocaine addiction.
It's that vicious cycle. But all along, it wasn't just the drugs and alcoholism. My whole behavior was changing. So when things got bad at General Motors, I had some options. I said, Fred, if you keep on going the way you're going, you're gonna die. If I had kept making that money, I wasn't gonna stop getting high. I walked away from that job to save my life. I was homeless for 5 years. I woke up one morning and I said, Fred, no, I said, Lord, I can't live like this no more. Once the drugs and alcohol was gone, I got to work on the individual.
For the first time, being a veteran, I went to the VA and they told me about an organization called HVAF that housed veterans while they was going through treatment.
I have to remember that out of 10 people, maybe one will just get it at that particular time.
And I looked at Fred, I said, well, Fred, you know, I didn't get it the first time or the second time. I said, matter of fact, I don't know what kind I was when I got it.
Which moves thoughts from negative to positive. But the seed's planted, because that's how I got it. A seed was planted. So when I was ready to do what I needed to do, I remembered that. And we have planted so many seeds here at HVAF.
So now I work as a social worker for HVAF, the same organization that helped me change my life. So from that perspective, it's not just a job for me. I have a responsibility to help those who are coming around.
It's simple, but it's not easy.
HVAF is a great program to be in because their goal is not to let you go until you get permanently housed. I said, there's no program like that.
Don't give up. Do not give up.
If you know a veteran who needs assistance or would like to help, contact the HVAF of Indiana. We'll be right back.